Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. Welcome to People and Events. I'm your host, Kufan Shaji Ogwani. Today, we're spreading love, exploring tourism, and celebrating legacies. These and more on the program. We're kicking off with a heartwarming story from the ancient city of Kano, where lawmakers and politicians from all over Nigeria gathered to celebrate with former House leader Al-Hassan Ado Doguwa on the marriage of his two daughters and a son. Yohana Hassan beautifully captured the spiritual, cultural, and traditional moments of the wedding attended by the governors of Kaduna and Jigawa states.
This is not a political party, convention, or congress, but coincidentally, a gathering of politicians from all political divides who converge on Kano in solidarity to one of their own, Representative Al-Hassan Ado Doguwa, whose two of his children got married. It was a rare occasion which no politician in Kano and other parts of the country will deliberately miss, because daughters and the son of political gladiators in Kano are exchanging marital vows. The galaxy of who is who in the country is enough to attest to their political sagacity in Kano. Among dignitaries are Tajuddin Abbas, Speaker, House of Representatives, Deputy Senate President Barau Jibril, former Senate President Ahmad Lawan, members of the National Assembly, governors of Kaduna and Jigawa State, and the national chairman of the ruling party, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje. The list is inexhaustible. Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje stood in for the family of Ado Al-Hassan Doguwa, while Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibril, served as wali for Hajara Sanibala.
For the couple, this is an entirely new thing for them.
Both of them by their own respective families. We know their children, they have a lot of good conduct.
It will be blessed not only with happiness, but it will be blessed with a lot of children.
Times are very hard, but at the same time, they should be able to tolerate each other.
Families of Al-Hassan Ado Doguwa were not left out in the mood, as they were engaged in series of activities to celebrate the exit of their daughter Sa'adata Al-Hassan from the bachelorhood and also welcome their in-law. The serene environment created the atmosphere of concordiality among women who trooped in to join the celebrations.
I'm so happy, I'm very happy.
She should never check his phone.
We pray for them that God will enrich them.
My prayer to the couple is for them to live peacefully.
Alhamdulillah for the way that we hope everybody will go back home safely.
It was a joyful moment for Representative Al-Hassan Ado Doguwa for witnessing the wedding of his son Ahmed and daughter Sa'adatu, who exited the league of the Doguwa's family to begin her private matrimonial life.
I'm grateful to God, and I thank people, my friends, relatives, and virtually everyone that came here. Look at it, I have even lost my voice.
For those that are not married, may Allah give us the privilege to witness their...
I'm so happy, and inshallah I know it will be a success.
I thank God for giving me such a beautiful wife.
I thank everybody for coming.
The brides and grooms were engulfed in sustained celebrations as friends and well-wishers clustered around in solidarity with the couple.
You know what they say, love is in the air, and it's definitely permeated the ancient city of Kano. Congratulations to the happy couples. Next up, we have an inspiring package that bridges the gap between young people and older adults through intergenerational tourism. This remarkable event aimed to break down age-related stereotypes, strengthening communities, boosting our economy, and improving services for youths and older adults. Let's dive right in. Tourism is a vital sector in Nigeria's economy, offering immense potential for growth and development. By exploring historic sites, cultural landmarks, and natural wonders, tourists can experience the country's diversity and richness. Nigeria is home to numerous attractions such as the ancient Nok settlement, Osunosogbo Sacred Grove, and the breathtaking Kajuru Castle. The old-school tourism event recently held in Dutse Alhaji successfully bridged the generational gap between young and older adults. This innovative initiative brought together people from diverse age groups, fostering connections, mutual appreciation, and a deeper understanding of Nigeria's rich cultural heritage.
Dusan Alhaji, people used to stay on top of that rock, and they have some settlement after they descend from the rock. It is a cave for tourism. It is a cave that were made to known. On those days, our people used to enter for reinforcement against enemy, and that's why today is a tourism center, and it has about 4 palo that can accommodate up to 2,000 persons. Since it is tourism and culture, that's why some of us, when you talk of culture, the culture touch many things, and that's why you are seeing even the masquerade are happy to come out today because it attracts culture.
So we commend what this organization is doing by rekindling the old memories, letting the world know that truly the asset base of senior citizens is not found anywhere until you get to ignite it. So we commend your efforts, and we hope that we'll get to see more and more and more of old school tourism activities in the coming years.
The event showcased iconic attractions, promoted cultural tourism, and maintained the status and well-being of senior citizens. This transformative experience celebrated Nigeria's cultural heritage and fostered respect for senior citizens.
We've been doing this first, second, third, this, the sixth. It has not been easy. Why we are doing it is just to bridge the gap between the older generation and the younger generation. So without the older people too, there will not be peace in the community. So for you to get peace in the community, you need to have the ideas from the older generation that will be advising the younger generation.
This is my first time to attend youth tourism. I'm so happy that I'm part of it today. That is why you can see I'm on old school level now, yes.
Wow, this event has happened to be an eye-opener and a kind of bringing a recognition to the people of Dutse Alhaji, because by so doing, I believe by this, is selling the name of Dutse outside Nigeria. Yeah, and it's also a kind of a way of improving the livelihood of people of Dutse Alhaji, because if this continue, it will bring a lot of things, most especially the aspect of economic improvement to our people. Because once this continue, only God knows the number of people that will be visiting Dutse.
I will start by saying that Dutse Alaji is a place to be, and in as much as it's under the umbrella of Nigeria as a country, it's something that we all are supposed to explore and experience, because they have different caves in the community that will help a lot of tourist personnel to come and explore.
By investing in tourism infrastructure and promoting cultural heritage, Nigeria can unlock its economic potential, foster national unity, and showcase its beauty to the world.
People of Gondara have seen it in this community.
That's what I call bridging the gap. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Time for a quick break. Stay tuned, folks. We've got more exciting reports coming up.
The world needs mums. With a splash of golden Terra oil, a mum can transform a frown into a smile. Change no thanks into yes please. Resolve family feuds without blowing a whistle. Providing tasty family meals is all that matters. Where there are moms, there is love. Golden Terra oil, or pure love.
Thank you for staying there. Moving on, the African Fashion for Peace showcased models with various abilities, proving that there are no limits to what one can achieve. Let's also see this package.
African Fashion for Peace was a thrilling showcase from Hope's Designs. Designer models influencing public personalities came ready to be wooed by the runway fashion. It was also a runway with a heartfelt initiative behind it to create awareness and raise funds for charity.
To also give back for charity, sponsor some kids in the IDP. The goal is to use it to reach life, mostly those people in the IDP community.
It's a brilliant idea, mixing peace with fashion, and it's quite a phenomenal idea. And I think she has done really well for herself by promoting this event and by having big dignitaries here today. It's a wonderful event, I must say.
For several years, international model and fashion designer Hopez has used her platform as a public figure to raise support for the internally displaced persons. In addition to her annual Fashion for Peace runway show, Hopez hasn't skipped a beat since her days on the New York runway. A host with a beautiful outfit from her collections.
We can grow from this stage in Africa
to the 7th time, every other person can do it. So we encourage every other person out there that is wanting to do something like this to venture into it.
Something worthy of emulation, and I feel so alive being around beautiful people. You can see lovely attires, lovely African attires and every other thing like that that brings Africa together. So this event is more like things that brings us together more than things that divide us as Africa.
The Runway for Peace also carved out a moment of recognition for Outstanding Model, with the crowning of the African Fashion for Peace 2024 model.
The first time they did this event, I was a model here, and that was the first time I walked on the runway. And today I'm here as a designer. So the event is so glamorous, like it gets better every year. So I really enjoyed myself today.
I'm very proud of Opes for today. This is all about peace, okay? Whatever has to do that is associated with peace. As Rotarians, that is one of our core areas. So our support is with her all the way.
The entertainment was as beautiful as the fashion. Overall guests of African Fashion for Peace were left in awe, marking their calendar for the next edition.
Fashion with a purpose. Now that's what I call style. Who says fashion can't make a difference? And to a last package, let's see this burial as we reflect on the lives of those who have passed on, bearing in mind that the lives we impact while we are alive makes all the difference.
Reverend Father Francis Kale, addressing the congregation, offered words of comfort to the family while reflecting on the life of their matriarch.
My dear friends, it is true that all of us will leave this world and there will be judgment. And in judgment we will now be planning this house that Christ is preparing for us.
The funeral mass concluded with a final commendation. The procession then made its way to the Catholic cemetery, where Mrs. Dominic will find her final resting place.
Thus and unto dust you shall become, but the Lord will raise you up on the last day.
The day's events took a warmer turn as guests moved to the Igara Comprehensive Multipurpose Hall. Here, amidst the eating and drinking and the murmur of shared memories, the celebration of Mrs. Dominic's life continued. Mrs. Dominique's legacy lives on through her children, who spoke fondly of the values she instilled in them.
She showed compassion, she showed kindness, she walked the walk of Christianity. She showed us that love is truly God's gift.
I am an epitome of her teaching. That's all I'm going to say. The woman that I am today, the woman that I have become, epitomizes everything that she taught me in life. I'm going to miss her greatly. We are all going to miss her greatly.
Love, kindness, compassion. She loves above all. My first conception, understanding of the existence of God that is good and loving came from the presence of my mother.
She always looked after people, always worried about people.
As the afternoon wore on, the hall filled with the rhythmic sounds of music and dancing. Guests joined the family in a heartfelt tribute, their movements a testament to the joy Mrs. Dominique brought to their lives.
Is that they should keep her in prayers, because death is an inevitable thing.
Was a woman of deep compassion and kindness, and so we would like the children to emulate the legacy that their mother left behind.
Their mom lived a good life. She was a good woman. We all loved her.
Comfort Awayewun Dominique, a respected journalist by profession, touched many lives in her 80 years. She leaves behind a tapestry of memories woven through her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Her story will live on in their hearts.
Life is precious and every moment counts. Let's cherish those we've lost and keep their memories alive. That's all for today's show. Thank you for joining me on this journey of love, tourism, and legacy. Until next time, stay inspired, keep shining, and keep spreading love. I am Gufan Shaji Ugwanye, and I'll see you again.